Hi guys, it's Toby here, the creator of the Save My Life programme. What I want to talk to you about in this week's eating is fat. Now, there's been a big hype on fat over the past few years where people have been going and buying low fat products instead of the full fat versions, but in reality, when they take that fat away, they actually just replace it with sugar, which is even worse for you. Now today I want to talk to you about the three types of fat. Okay, so there's two bad types of fat and one good type of fat. Okay, so your bad ones are your saturated and your trans fats. Okay, so your saturated fats are stuff like your cream, your cheese, your butter, and your red meat. Okay, they are solid at room temperature, so you can tell if it's a saturated fat. It will be solid. So like butter, your fat and your meat. Okay, it's all solid. Trans fats are a man-made fat. Okay, these are actually made from the healthy fat, which are your unsaturated fats, but they've been modified to make a product. So these are things like your margarine, your vegetable oil, and your fried foods. Okay, these all contain trans fats, which are really bad for you. These trans fats are worse than these saturated fats. So what you want to do is try and cut these out of your diet. Okay, because they contribute towards cardiovascular disease and arterial disease as well as they've just found that saturated fat actually contributes quite a lot to cancer. Okay, so keep away from these. Okay, now your good fats are things like your unsaturated fats. Okay, so your unsaturated fats will be stuff like coconut oil, olive oil, and fish oil. Okay. So these are all natural fats, okay? These are unaltered. Now, your unsaturated fats can then be broken down into two categories, which are your monosaturated and your polysaturated, okay? These polysaturated are the ones you really, really want. The monosaturated are good for you, so these are your normal oils, so stuff like peanut oil, rapeseed oil, stuff like that. It's all natural. But these polysaturated fats, unsaturated fats, sorry, are your omega-3s, okay? So your omega-3s is the key things that you want. So you want your olive oil and your fish oil, okay? You can get your fish oil as a capsule, which are your omega-3 capsules. But basically, guys, try and get these in as much as you can, and your coconut oil. So what this does is you've got two types of cholesterol, your LDL and your HDL, okay? So these reduce your LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, whereas the saturated stuff increases your LDL. At the same time, this unsaturated fat also increases your HDL, which is your good cholesterol, okay? So as that one goes up, the LDL goes down, okay? So this is key for getting in. This can reduce your risk of arterial disease. It also keeps the heart healthy, okay? So it stops things like palpitations and blockages, and it's generally just a lot better for your health. If you start replacing these fats, the saturated fats, with these new fats, I guarantee you will start to lose weight. Because in order to lose fat, you need to take in the healthy fats rather than holding on to the bad ones. So, as I say, try and get this coconut oil, olive oil, and your fish oil in as much as you can daily. If you can, take a supplement. If you physically can't put it on your dinner or whatever. But I mean, our diet, we tell everyone to put olive oil all over their vegetables and their salads, okay, just to get them good fats in, to release them bad fats, which is ultimately what's being stored around your gut. So until next week, have a good week, and I'll see you soon.